Hello there, folks, and welcome to another edition of
This is just in.
First up in the news, Jessica Yaniv is back, and this time it's not for sharing CP or suing a family-owned business for not waxing his balls. Jessica recently attacked a reporter after he dared to ask questions in front of a courtroom. In response to the questions, Jessica Yaniv began punching the reporter in the head. Question I have is, how the hell are you going to let Jessica Yaniv punch you in the head without defending yourself? If this monster of a human being took a swing at me, I would joyously return the favor. However, Jessica Yaniv is a citizen of Canada where men in dresses have special rights and privileges over normal people that may leave some with fears of committing a hate crime when simply defending themselves. And in other news, Cardi B made some waves recently when she criticized Donald Trump's recent controversial assassination of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. Cardi B announced that she was very worried about the future of this country and stated that she was considering running for Congress. No matter what you think about the killing of Soleimani, I think we can all agree that nothing is a greater threat to the United States than uneducated skanks wanting to occupy powerful offices within our government. And in other news, Chris Hansen grabbed the internet's attention recently when he showed up at Onision's house with a camera crew. This has people debating on whether or not Chris Hansen crossed the line. There's been a long accepted rule that you don't show up at a YouTuber's house. However, that hasn't altogether stopped people from showing up at their favorite YouTuber's house in an attempt to meet them. In fact, Jake Paul caused a bit of controversy 2 years ago after showing up at Post Malone's house unannounced in an attempt to make a clickbait video where he confronted Post Malone for making fun of him.
He's got like a ton of dope cars outside. My boy's a savage. This is his house. He's got like Rolls Royces and whatnot.
You got the merch.
You got the merch?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I'm kind of nervous. Yo, is Austin here?
This rightfully earned Jake Paul an overwhelming amount of disgust and anger from people all across the internet. But now, Chris Hansen has done the same thing with Onision, and reactions are mixed. Some people are happy to see Onision being forced to deal with Chris Hansen showing up at his door. Others are disturbed over the fact that Hansen would find it acceptable to demonstrate that showing up at a YouTuber's house is okay. Now, look, I hate Onision as much as the next guy. I think he's perverted and possibly a pedophile. This piece of trash has even claimed content on my channel with false DMCAs for criticizing him. I've actually enjoyed watching Chris Hansen interview Onision's victims and exposing how disgusting Onision actually is. However, you have to ask yourself the question, what exactly did Chris Hansen hope to accomplish by showing up at Onision's house? Nothing more than views for his YouTube channel. I do not think it's appropriate to show up on anyone's doorstep for the sake of clicks on a video. And that's all this was, a publicity stunt for Chris Hansen. And in the process of enacting this publicity stunt, he's likely set a new standard for feuding YouTubers where people think it's acceptable to cross on a private property with a camera crew. Again, I do not think Onision is innocent. I do not like anything about Onision. I think he's a horrible person. And I have to admit, I find Onision's 911 call quite humorous.
Okay, and they're outside now?
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
Okay. And do you know if they have any weapons?
They have a bunch of camera people, like they're YouTube stalkers.
Okay. But no weapons seen?
I didn't see any weapons. I just saw like
Okay.
6 guys in my driveway, and one of them is knocking on my door.
And the one that's knocking on your door, is he the main one that you said has been stalking you?
Yes, he's a stalker. He's yelling things at me through the door right now.
Okay, and do we know his name at all?
It's Chris Hansen.
But creating a situation where Onision can play the victim does not help the victims of Onision. A message to Chris Hansen and anyone else that has a problem with a YouTuber. If someone has done something illegal, you gather your evidence and report it to the police. If you would like to confront them, do it in a public space. Going to the house is dangerous, stupid, and sets a terrible standard for conflict resolution on YouTube. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? And now for a call to action to you, the viewer. Do you enjoy these videos? Do you want more of this just in? Well, help us grow. Tell your uncaring family, tweet it out to your loser friends, think about me while making love to your spouse. How's about a thumbs up? Maybe check out the Patreon and tip your entertainer. The more feedback these videos get, the more videos I'll make. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spread the word and tell the world about...
This is just in.